Hey guys, Faith here, and I know it's late, I know it's Saturday, but I did do a Tarot Tuesday on my TikTok and I forgot to even try to upload it to here. But this topic is all about how to get a tarot deck that you like, right? It's all about finding your deck, bringing it home. Well, not necessarily bringing it home because you just buy it then. Okay, first of all, I'm going straight off the TikTok video, so when I look down, that's what I'm looking at. You can see if my phone focuses. I don't know if it'll focus. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so feeling. How does that? How does the deck you want or the deck you're looking at make you feel? Do you feel drawn to the deck? Do you not? In my opinion, the fronts of the cards are just as important as the backs because the backs are what you look at when you shuffle. So that's just my opinion. You'll get readers that are like, no, the backs aren't too important. For me, the backs are just as important as the fronts. Next up, appearance. Do you like the artist's style? Like, for example, I showed you the Cthulhu Dark Arts Tarot. This is a completely different deck from most of my others. Most of my others are very, very tame compared to this. Um, but yeah, this deck is just extreme. But it's a deck that I absolutely love. How and why I don't know, but I do. Hang on, let me put the other cards down because these cards are big. For example, the Hermit. He is very dark and mysterious in this deck, but I love it. Um, but yeah, appearance is very important for getting a tarot deck because it's gonna be something that you look at and read and study. Um, Next up, what kind of deck? Do you like Pippish decks like this one? I mean, not all cards are Pippish, but let me find a Pippish. Okay, I put the book in there too. Let me find a Pippish deck card for you guys. Oh, pass one up. By Pippish, I mean deck cards like this, where you have just the not cups, the pentacles on a like no background kind of deal. Or do you like having each card drawn on like this one here, the High Priestess? Do you like this one? Do you not? I mean, I have a couple other decks with me, but I'm not gonna get them right now. But what kind of deck do you like? What kind are you looking for? Reading style. Do you want a well-rounded deck that likes that is an easy read for no man for every topic that there is to read about in tarot, or do you want to have this one deck for just one topic, be it relationships, career, finance? That's also important. Research. Research, research, research. As for anything and everything in life, research is your best friend. Look up the artist. Look up if the how flimsy the cards are. You can see this one's pretty flimsy. Look at the card stock. See if there's comments on it. See how easy of a shuffle it is. Like this one is one of my most difficult decks to shuffle, not because of the card stock or anything, but because of the size of the cards. And that also kind of goes into appearance as well. Like how big the cards are. Do you want big cards like this, or do you want ones that can easily go like side shuffle them like this? I can't even show with this deck, but what um what are you looking for with a tarot deck? Your feelings. Each deck is personable to the reader. And I also forgot to add in my TikTok to go off of like the personality of each deck. I don't know if I don't know if this one comes across as this for you guys, but For me, this deck is very straightforward. It does not sugarcoat anything. It delves deep into the root of the problems. Go down. And it's not one to like it's not one to just play around with. It is one, if you want to focus on something deeper, go with a deck like this. Not necessarily this one, unless you like it, and then you can get it, interview it for yourself. Interviews for decks are, again, personable, but I I can easily show you an interview on the next Tarot Tuesday. Hopefully I remember to upload it to YouTube, because on my TikTok right now is just photos for this video. The type of deck. Do you like decks that pippish like this? Like, oh. Do you like pippish decks like this? Do you like ones that are all drawn out? Hang on, let me get my other deck for you. Okay, I got my other deck and I forgot it's also kind of pippish, but not really. Do you like pippish decks? Do you like decks that are more drawn out, kind of like this style? This is the Gilded Tarot. I forget who made it. I have it written down, I just forget who. Do you like decks that are more beginner friendly? Do you like decks that are more, I guess you can say, deeper? Kind of like the Cthulhu one that I showed you, that I have right here. Do you like decks that call you out? Because there are decks that call me out every day that I read them. What kind of deck are you looking for? That's another important thing to remember when you go to look for a deck. And last, it is the personality, or because for me, some of my decks, when I got them or when I looked at them online, it was like coming home to an old friend. It was like, okay, I need this deck because this is my long lost friend, in a sense. Decks, whether you believe it or not, have their own personality. They don't always come out immediately, but like for this one is deep. It is not one for a beginner, in my opinion. But if you want it, I mean, look it up. I think I got it off of Amazon or a metaphysical store near me, and I almost dropped the code, and I don't feel like putting it over. Um, but like the Queen of Wands, if you can see that. This deck is definitely one that calls to the shadows, but it's a deck that gives you tough love in a way. Not only that, but it's also how do you feel with the deck? Do you feel connected to it? Do you feel close to it? How do you feel about it? These decks, I always say I adopt them. Well, now I want to say it, but for me, it's not all about buying a deck just because, oh, it's popular. No, don't do that. That is kind of similar to buying a dog just because of how popular it is online. You don't do that. Research, 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 research. That is gonna be your best friend through your whole life. But yeah, that is my Tarot Tuesday, because I forgot it. I forgot to upload it, or try to upload it on Tuesday. But that was from June 3rd. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun on your tarot journey, and I hope that this video has helped you try to find out what kind of deck you like. Bye guys.